Hey ladies, it's your girl Chi. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see more of your girl. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing an eyebrow tutorial, a super snatched, super fabulous, super on fleek beat eyebrow tutorial. And I really like this whole look because I have very thin eyebrows, very sparse eyebrows, so I think it's a natural looking brow. So I think this would be a great tutorial because I love a real clean, solid brow. And for girls who don't have a lot of brows, you definitely can achieve this look. So if you want to see how I got the perfect brow, sis, stay tuned and keep on watching.
Yeah, they call me that girl, and when they call me that girl, it's a fact, girl. Oh, you didn't know? Don't try to act, girl. You know you see me coming.
So these are my brows. I get them threaded, and as you can see, they're a little thinner towards the ends. The hairs are more sparse, and I have an arch that's higher on one side, but you know, sisters, not twins. So I'm gonna take my angled eyebrow brush that has a spoolie on the other end. I love this brush because it's so easy going back and forth. And I'm gonna be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This stuff is a lifesaver, y'all. Definitely get your hands on it. And I'm using it in the color Ebony. I'll be concealing with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. And I will also be concealing with Tarte Concealer in Rich Deep Sand, I think that's what it's called. So I'm just taking my tweezers and cleaning up my brows just a little bit, getting rid of any stray hairs. And what I like to do with my brush first is I like to pinch it so I have the most perfect thin brush because it helps me get a sharper brow. And I start off at the bottom of my brow and just outline the bottom first. Then I work my way upwards and just fill in my brows from there, just following the shape. So I'm tweezing right here because I don't like how the eyebrow lady threaded this brow, but I definitely recommend to never go tweezer crazy because when you go tweezer crazy, you'll end up with no brows. Trust me, look at the ladies from the 90s. So I'm cleaning up one of my brows. I made a mistake and I'm just using my micellar water and a cotton pad. And as you can see, like one brow is kind of curved, the tail is kind of curved in instead of out, so I'm just gonna fix that. But I want to show you guys over here how I fill in the inner part of my brow. One of the biggest mistakes you can make when doing your eyebrows is having the inner part be really dark and chunky. So it's very important to use a light hand and fill in the inner part of your brow. And I always make sure that I focus brushing more so on the inner part of my brows because it gives it a more blended look and it just looks way more natural. So now to cleaning the brows, I like to take my concealer and just run it above my brow. And this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. And I don't like to get it too close to the brow just in case I mess up. I don't want to mess up my brows. But yeah, I just take my concealer brush and I just start blending upward and give it a more crisp, clean look. And just give me a nice blended brow. Like it looks so good when you do the concealer step. And usually I'll use that same concealer under my brow unless I want a more highlighted under eye. So I'm going to use the Tarte Concealer instead. And I'm just doing the same thing, just blending it out, giving it a real crispy finish. Like, look at that. And I'm blending it out with my beauty blender. So lastly, I just go in, do my finishing touches on my brows. I fill in anywhere I feel like needs to be filled in, and I just, brush it out with the brush, and, just make sure if they're on fleek and popping or whatever. So yeah.